Hold on, bro. I'm gonna talk to y'all while I fix my camera. You listening? Okay, bro. So listen. Sometimes, that bitch fixed. Sometimes when I be trying to get the water for the ice game, for the ice for the water, I don't know which one are you getting for which. Are you getting the ice for the water or the water for the ice? In my case, the answer isn't as simple as you thinking because I be trying to get y'all ice, but I can't give you ice in a dry, like in a raw cup, bro. I can't give you ice raw because then it's gonna stick to your tongue. You ever seen the movies where the motherfucking kid, a lick on the goddamn light pole or whatever the fuck and they shit get stuck? That's what ice do if you don't got no lubrication, aka water, right? So the answer isn't as simple as obviously you're getting the ice for the water. Not that simple. I could be getting the water for the ice game. I don't know which one it is. But that's not what I was trying to talk to you about. What I was trying to talk to you about was, bro, sometimes when I'm getting the water and the ice, the ratio of the water to ice fucks up, and so either I get ice that sticks together at the top like a amalgamation, or I get ice that quickly fucking melts because I put too much water in. Anyway, here, bro, them little ass shits, them shits are like poodle turds. Little ass ice, bro. Yeah. See, that's good, man. Let's get back to the game. This time I got Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, episode 9, man. Is it episode 9? Tell me something. Hell no, it's episode 8. I'm fucking tweaking. Anyway, I ain't gonna waste somebody else's time because I don't got nothing else to say, man. We just went right into it, bro. Hurry up and load my shit. Y'all music too loud. And then y'all, and it's the thing. The music too loud. Damn, that bitch almost jump scared me. The music too loud, and then they got rid of the They got rid of the so it's like it's trash now. I've been putting up with this for a while. Hey, why is it so goddamn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. Seriously, I can't take it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. That bitch is shiesty, but it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot in here? Oh, before that, I need to check Monokuma's file. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There were no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp edge too. It appears her death was instant. Huh? You can die instantly from a throat slit? What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't gonna be a useful clue. Maybe the fact that her death was instant. You know they throw that shit near them. You know what I'm saying? So it's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more you'll leave clues, right? So, I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I definitely agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
Okay.
I think...
Bitch, why are you making me laugh right now? Take yourself seriously or don't take yourself at all, bro. Huh? I don't even know what that means. Seriously, I prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. I just thought about it. Hey, was this fucking podium this destroyed last time we were here? I don't know. I just thought about it though. Y'all know that Hawk Tua girl? If a bitch go before she spit on my shit, I might run away. I ain't gonna lie. That might just be a visceral reaction. Like I can't even control it. I might be like just instantly. If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on everyone in the hospital. One more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient's room and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That's a long story that I don't remember. I'm sorry, so I got doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the motor Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. Spare my life at least is crazy, bitch. I thought you weren't suspecting me. You were the one you were the one putting that look. Alright. You were the motherfucker that came in my room putting it down. What the fuck you mean? Don't spare your life. Bitch, spare my balls and throat. You was on some sadistic shit last night.
Something like this.
Let's be real. I ain't new bitches had asphyxiation horniness. What the fuck? Let's keep it a being. Yo, it's talking about cyanosis. I ain't even never heard it called that. What the fuck are we talking about here? It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, God, you're so fucking shyster right now. You so fucking shyster right now, but I'm gonna let you have it. We must do this then. For the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Somebody's gonna call me racist because I keep suspecting Soya. Bro, it don't got nothing to do with that damn milk, bro. Everybody in this bitch milk except for Kane and Nekamaru. Everybody in this bitch milk. It don't got nothing to do with that. That bitch just shysty, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What up?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? Looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
Us. We happened to it. If something like that is in front of the door, think it might be a really big clue. Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we could do is force our way through. Yeah, that bitch turned into Optimus Prime, Captain America even. He motivated us all to bust down doors against permission. Trespasser, professional trespasser, criminal. Criminal. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. So what you're saying is not only implies that there's more than one conclusion to make. I only have one conclusion to make. What you're saying is whoever did it was probably still in here hiding somewhere. But when I examined it, I found out that this door don't got a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it'll lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broke a drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. And how's the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
I'm gonna activate... Okay. Y'all, get off my fucking dick and balls when I activate this theory. Kazuichi made a robot and it destroyed itself in the middle of the fucking floor. Huh? Oh, you said, no, Kazuichi didn't make a robot. You said Kazuichi told Ibuki to grab a drumstick and put it in a door and then told her to crawl on the ladder? Oh, you sick fuck. Did you just spoil the game for me? The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue then. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and shit? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. Killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. Like he said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chucky, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What's the word?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob right next to, row. There was a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? Right, what is this? Looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
And it doesn't look like rubber, but... And she said that Chucky bent down, scraped the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Oh! Why are you putting it in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals? Workshop? And its chewiness? I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it may be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Did you just... Oh, God. Bitch, did you just spit it? Oh, God. Oh, God, bitch, did you just spit that on me? I swear if this little gum shit is rolling down my thigh, attaching to all my leg hair, ripping it off as it falls to the ground, that's your fucking ass, you disgusting bitch. Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Chucky spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? What the fuck is wrong with her? That bitch is breaking through. She knows that I'm suspecting her. That's why she doing strange shit to get it off her, but get it on her at the same time. Get it on her. I don't know. Hey, you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but I think about Nekamaru, it's like My knees start shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right.
Hajime.
This might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm gonna tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Do you understand how shicey that makes you look, Hajime? You do understand, right? Nigga would've thought your first name was Pooh. You tweak it right now. Even I am horrified of my power, of the eye of the Overlord. The fuck is this?
Nature, the collective will of the world.
You stupid fool. I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. Pitiful humans. They refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. Lift my head up. Oh shit. Does he mean there's something up there? What's up there? Hello? Lift my head up there. I'm up there. The fuck am I doing? Candela. It's a massive candle. Why am I saying it like that? Candela? There's a massive candle positioned in the front of the stage. The dull light in the video must have been coming from this candle. Candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage light. Is that true? Why didn't they use the stage light? Isn't the handle for the stage light like right there? I don't know. And they killed Hyoki and brought her here. Cause look at that little blood stain scrape shit. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop looking at shit deeper than what it is, cause I'm not that calibrated right now. Buki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag. Upon further investigation, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. What I can tell, looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite this fact, the music venue has a storage room, but there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? It means anybody could obtain this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use it as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Makan! Do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hung herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue, and I might as well search another place. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Did you shit? No shit. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one of the edge of the stage to the other. What color is it? Is it black? It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket or from the fucking hospital. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for this crime? Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Maybe blood splatter got on the old curtain and they needed to replace it. I feel like that curtain and this candle might have something involved. They might be linked in a way that I don't quite understand yet. Stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must have been a stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I could think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of this stepladder. What does it mean? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Oh god, I thought that was her fucking neck. That's part of her shirt. I was about to say, why is your shit suddenly so extended? Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty.
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
It's fucking blood. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. This is a blood stain. Put on my Gucci shirt had a cum stain. Told her I wish I would change. Well, bloodstain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So.
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Handprint? Footprint? I honestly thought those were drag stains putting her up there initially. But if y'all saying it's somebody trying to wipe some shit up, then I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. Seems like you've used the control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting of the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelight ambiance to it. It didn't look like this lighting was used at all. Why didn't they use this lighting? Is there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Noticed? So you didn't notice. Otherwise, just little glass balls. Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need!
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting ceiling in a flash. Choo-choo! It started running around the stuck slip of paper in a rapid circle. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold, the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
That is amazing! I have never seen a hamster do tricks!
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. Didn't you go off on the other nigga for calling them hamsters? Pussy whip. But what's up with that paper though?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spell scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt. This is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. I kinda wanna see if they let me see that video again. Okay, are those just slots in the ground? They gotta be. I was about to say, what the fuck am I looking at here? Never mind then. What is this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. And not necessarily Hiyoko, but let's say that it did belong to Hiyoko.
Damn right.
Can I talk to you for a second? That means Hiyoko been dead. And no, not necessarily. It could be. Why is there blood on the bottom of your shoe? Where did it come from? You had to have been walking somewhere where blood. No, because it's splattered on there. You didn't step in it. It's not like a full footprint. It's splattered there. You were somewhere where your feet were up and blood splattered on the bottom of your shoes. It wouldn't make sense for blood to splatter on the bottom of your shoes and you're standing. So you had to either be laying down like you are now, or you were hanging somewhere and the blood splattered from the bottom up, which would explain the blood on the ladder, which would mean Hiyoko died next to the ladder, right? Yeah, I don't know. I already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag though. I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well...
It helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma files this time, so I'm not really sure who died first. And sure, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed... What? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterwards. What is she... 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. What are we talking about? I obviously just missed something here. I thought we knew she did that. What? No. Oh, thermostat. That bitch is high. Why is it on 86? That's right, you might be able to adjust the high air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little. Like so. This thermostat was probably used to do something with that goo. What you think? She's running as a heater. Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I know why it's so damn hot. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I read that wrong. Give a fuck about you or your dick, bitch. Puss. I better turn off that heater for now. That should cool things off a little. They turned that heater on to solidify that glue. Yup. Hiyoko's blood being on that step ladder is crazy, honestly. Can I look at her body again? And then they made sure to tape up her throat for some reason. But that shit did splatter. And it splattered down. It didn't really splatter up. So when it splattered down, it's on her left side, right? So on her left side, the blood splattered. She was standing next to the ladder, or yeah, she had to have been next to the ladder. So they definitely killed her next to the ladder. And they definitely killed her next to the ladder after Ibuki already hung herself. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Ibuki has blood on the bottom of her shoes. And the blood kind of looks like splatter. So this splatter not only got on the left side of that ladder, which means, it just means that she was next to the ladder. And the ladder could have been tipped over by that point, honestly. And she could have been the one to tip it over. Maybe, maybe not. But she was definitely next to the ladder. And that blood on the bottom of Ibuki's shoes is most likely hers. So she was right there. Don't give a fuck. Wrapped against the pillow with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn, who the fuck did this? Quote to the Monokuma, her cause of death was a slit throw. Her neck looked like it stopped bleeding, probably because the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Kimono is all disheveled, and also her sash is tied to the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back. But that was barely... 10 minutes is plenty of time. Oh my god. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Absolutely. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must have been someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Do you have a minute? No, you're in the fucking way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Kyoko's kimono. No. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Kyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with it now that she's fucking dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to go ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
What's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Yoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Yoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. She reached through the duct tape behind Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
She's tied up so tight I can't really reach my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you was looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
Looks different from the keys to the cottage, so this may be a key to her motel room. Key to her motel room. Huh.
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, and it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more towards the front so we would notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Motel room key.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all of those mysteries, what I think the strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? They absolutely were. Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that's what their intention was, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. No. That's enough to make anybody faint. Blood smooch. I mean, not smooch. Smudge. There we go. Blood smudge up to where she was lay. Obviously dragged from here, which is what I had to say earlier. Tape that bitch up. Tape up her throat. Because if you don't, blood gon' footsteps. Might have been a footstep right here. That's why they smudged it. Not her footsteps though. Because her shit splatter. Remember? Her shit splatter. It could be smudged though. If you look at it close enough, you could see a couple smudge. And it's just like, it's not like a lot of blood came out. So it could be It could be that... Okay, get the fuck off my dick. I'm trying to theorize. It could be that Iboke was fucking... You know how motherfuckers don't pick up their feet when they walk, especially with like slipper slides? It could be that she was... And it wasn't anybody that tried to actually wipe up the blood. It's just that she was sliding her feet across while she was putting Hiyoko up. But why would she be putting Hiyoko up and Hiyoko died? No. Why would she be putting Hiyoko up if she was already dead? How do we know she was already fucking dead? Honestly, how do we even know? I don't know. I'ma just say she was dead though. So that makes this poop moist. And it makes me back to where I was earlier. She was hanging down. The splat happened right here below her feet, and it's not a scrub. So she was still hanging when Hiyoko died right below her. Happened up right there. Got on the ladder and the bottom of her feet. Somebody else dragged Hiyoko, which I don't know why the fuck you would have to drag her. It wouldn't make sense to drag her. She's pretty fucking light. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it. I don't know what's going on with that. The shadow remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? No, this fucking machine has tires. I don't care. This machine has tires. What else shall I What else shall I investigate? You? Are you done with your autopsy? Yeah, okay. Staff room. Let's go in there. There's a door that says staff room. That bitch disheveled. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. Looks like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Sticker, sticker, sticker. Those stickers are kind of the same print as what's on that carpet right there. I want to leave out and see something. I don't know what was on that curtain before, but... Is a carpet in? Sorry, there's carpet and wallpaper and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations, huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted over the front of this motherfucker. And this edge of the wallpaper looks a little torn, but what does it mean? There's probably blood on that. There might be a good chance that there's blood on that. I can tell, did you come in to investigate the storage room too? Just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard again?
Hey.
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? They tipped over the stepladder on stage. They'll take binding, not they. The duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they use for the crime. I don't know. I don't even know who's reading at this point. Fuck you. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just gonna be on the killer side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. But that's the main reason why. This case is really special. Man. But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you more useful information. Really? Why end up confusing us again instead? Don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
It's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. I don't even mind if I die. Damn it. It's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? And it can't be helped. Guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Well, I don't know. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Makan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from him. How about it, Makan? You found anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, we'll be able to determine the precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. He cut off their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what the order of murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
huh?
You don't know Hajime? Thought everyone already knew?
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete that imitation. Hold on a second. What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that there might be another victim? Then no worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a really cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blacking can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
I mean, you've added another rule? What the fuck does that mean, bitch? Just one person could kill 2 people. There could be another person that killed 1 people. Fuck you. I mean, you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blacker would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the little class chart rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that the 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose 1 based on the majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning, 2 killers can exist at the same time? So, it's safe to say that this applies to that case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of depressing.
Man, I'm not giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. Right, so this is what had happened. Either Hyoko tried to kill Ibuki, or she did kill Ibuki and then got knocked off herself, or Ibuki tried to kill Hyoko. I'm gonna stop right there. With this, I guess it narrows down things a little. Yeah, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Face your powerlessness!
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So,
Like I said, that movie?
oh
When
my.
we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets? That's the wrong voice. Then the imitation is...
Good instincts.
Of course, it is an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it's closely resembling that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. I guess I'll mention something about that. Fuck you. Fuck off. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too? The other places I want to investigate? Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
you are right.
Thanks to that despaired deceased, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Give me a fucking snack. Y'all want some club cracker? Y'all want some club cracker? I'll give you one, gang. Yeah, these bitches good when you eat chicken salad. Folks know. Yeah. For sure. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over the motel. There's a lot of things I could do before the class trial. I'll definitely give them all until the end. Damn, everybody left this bitch? Just a little bit more time. Get back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. Fuck are you even doing here? Cleaning up evidence, you bitch?
Well,
Feel like I haven't been here in a while? You know it's only really been a few days. Hey, you remember that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alleyway where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. Video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with this music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. I don't give a fuck what you worked on. You probably also worked on killing the bitch.
Hajime.
Hey, man, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey, hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging there, like there is now. The whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was no rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there's a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. What's crazy is that might not even be true. That's fucking Hyoko. Nah, that might be dumb. The only reason I'm saying this might be Hyoko is look how fucking short they are compared to this ladder. I'm pretty short too, gang, but there's not too many ladders that are that much taller than me. That might not even be Ibuki, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That might be Hyoko the whole time. She climbed that ladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and that's all I saw. Candlelight being used must have snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Our surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so this can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine was really old model. Hold on.
Well,
At the time you said you didn't know if the person was wearing a hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to, hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey!
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed, Would that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide. What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed that stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so,
You...
hey, don't think about it for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Anger? Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. The fuck? She ran away all of a sudden. She's at the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Maybe because of that curtain? Also, I might just be overthinking, but didn't she seem a little upset? Well, no one remembers that Ibuki was listening to every command a motherfucker gave her, so whatever. But you saying Chiaki killed her? Crazy. How was the mastermind involved in murder? That bitch said I gotta make the game hard for myself. Why are you right here, big as shit? What's wrong?
now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Alright!
Help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No, thanks. She was bearable when she was crying. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud, though. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. It's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Buki died wearing one, so there's only one left. The only one left is the one Nagito's wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left my con back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. It's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Yeah, because fucking that wasn't Ibuki. You damn near confirmed it for me just now. You damn near just confirmed it. Folks know. Ha-ah! What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
cuz,
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww,
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sounds of a curtain being drawn. There's a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
hey, hey,
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light? There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor? It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is there something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? A bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
Nope.
I just want to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Have you never... Ain't she just... Bro. This nigga Hajime sensitive? What the fuck? Pitch black loving my baby. Bro. Nah, this is a dumbass idea. I just had a dumbass idea. No. That's dumb. But I'ma still say it even though it's dumb. What if that shit happened in here? That would be so dumb though. No. I'm not being serious with that, but it was just a play thought. Like, what if that shit happened in here? Hell nah. That would be dumb. That would be so dumb, bro. That would be so dumb, bro. Hell nah. Let me in there, for sure. So did she say she should say period per Motizzy? I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be safe to just ask somebody.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? You talking to me? I can sense you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wouldn't try to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Probably the same way and they just deal with it.
Damn right.
Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
Get it?
we met up with Makan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wasn't open for some
I
reason.
see.
So you had no choice but to break it down. Discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yep, that's what happened.
Hey,
It's the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam. Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Manami.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Tonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Makan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what the fuck was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki? Huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Makan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around a pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. I just had another dumbass thought. Was Hiyoko there that whole time, but something was covering her around that pillar? Nah. Once again, another dumb thought. And we did discover her body. What? Do you still doubt me?
jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you or encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Fuyahiko's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's like it's locked, but the key was inside the kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Bet you will be a hotel thing in here. Nope, not shit. I ain't bet nothing. I just said I bet. So Hiyoko is staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Get the fuck out my face.
My.
Did the door open? Yeah. Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. What did you use to open it? How did you get in? What? Did something happen? No, it's just I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? How did you get in? You fucker.
No.
Ow! That's the funniest one to me. No! It's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone could use this. Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. The moment Hiyoko came to this hotel, she completely shut herself in this room. She's afraid of the despair disease. So she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in this room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono. Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to come outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her sash anymore. You little fucker. A little stink. Mahiro was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. I thought she said Mahiro taught her how to do it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie a kimono.
You are right.
And they said her kimono was tied weird as she was tied up on that pillar. Evidently, it's somebody else that tied her shit that also didn't know how to tie her shit. The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a really serious issue for her. Yoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. That Mahiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. Fuck did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
Fuck was that? Something just flew above my window.
Because Mahiru taught me. That's
Again.
why I can do it on my own.
What are you?
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
I
Do
see.
you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
I see.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Okay. And that was when she kicked me out. So you think she actually went to the mirror in that staff room? Okay. And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be? Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. I can't see it happening, but I can see it happening. The reason why I say I can't see it happen, I can't see it happening is because walking half naked to the music venue for a bitch like her is probably like, hell nah, she wouldn't do no shit like that. But let's say she did. She went in there and achieved it. Her shit was already tied. So either the tape is because her shit actually wasn't tied and they taped it up to keep her shit on, or it's tied, she achieved her goal, and she died after that. Which means this has nothing to do with the conversation. You're weird, huh? Hyoko locked herself in a room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening to your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? That's the case. How did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Sonya's account got silent. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. I feel like I couldn't really find an important clue. This is an important clue. Number one, how did you get in here? The door was locked. Number two, you sent her off. You was in here cleaning up the evidence. You fixed the bed. You fixed the bed. You fixed the bed. That's why there's nothing wrong with the bed. She definitely got fucking abducted by you. I'm on your ass permanently, Sonya. We was cool in the beginning of the game, but I'm on your ass permanently, gang. I don't know. I don't fuck with you for real.
Hello there.
Alright, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. It means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch this movie first. Hey! Manager! A customer's here!
Did you call me? What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Let me get a cracker break. This shit sound racist if you didn't know what I was talking about. I was talking about actual crackers. You said you want one? There you go. Bop, 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 bop. Just made a mess. Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $5 million. Huh? Pay $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached in my pocket and took the sticker. Ta-da! See, it's this one. Sorry, I was more stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, it's still gonna watch the movie. Oh, who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me the invitation sticker. Here you go. Well, it says so on the invitation sticker, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person, so you only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan on watching it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
And I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
About that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? What reason? Just think of it as a protective charm. Ah, because you... Okay. I know Nagito is about to put everybody on my ass, and then he's gonna count on me being like, wait, why would I imitate this movie? And this is the date that I first watched it. And Nagito's gonna be like, see, I actually led you guys astray with this whoop-de-whoop. It's actually you, isn't it, Sonya? I guess I should wait until Monokuma finishes preparations. You know that damn bag not up there, boy. You saw it on her head. Are you dumb?
What's this?
Well, there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Maybe you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. More like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
If you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with a bonus prize. For some reason, here you saying that pissed me the fuck off. So there's 2 bags?
Well now.
I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait!
Like, so you gonna hold my hand while I watch?
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it, too. But even you said you should have just settled with the money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but it means I would have to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Fuck. Who the fuck? Naughty Bear, this movie sucks. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced the American audience to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
If movie theaters gave announcements like that, I would be pissed. It's already enough that you gave me the pre-trailer. Turn off your phone, sip your fucking drink, shut the fuck up, watch the movie. If I had a nigga in my ear with that volume.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
I'd be angry as shit. Oh.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desired. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Sonya. It's definitely Sonya.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Definitely Sonya.
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Damn.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Why? What the fuck?
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Okay.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Okay, bro. That being any longer than an hour, any longer than 2 minutes would piss me off, honestly. And movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head, huh?
So,
You don't get to just speed past that like that, bro, but okay, I'm gonna let you have it. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. So he's back there whacking his shit. Yep. Yeah. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. It's like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Bookie's death hanging here, right? Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death. But would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people. But it seems that wasn't possible. That probably means Nekomaru's about to come back as a fucking metal man. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true.
hello, how's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Alright.
I'll see you soon!
For sure. Told her she's sexy. She said period purr. It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place. Again. Now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, one thing I can do is go. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everyone here? You guys wanna go to the last trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk. Hold it right there.
Monami's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. Just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him.
Yes.
Avenge? It sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Huh. Oops.
Anyway.
Since Nekomaru's unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye.
Well then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, specifically worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us is dead. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. What are you saying with that? Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Yeah, you're right. As I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual. About time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
How troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true powers for the sake of our 2 fallen comrades.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
I'm gonna do it!
Hey, what are you whining about? Let's hurry up and get this over with. And we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. For sure.
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best we don't rely on Monami all that much. She's just saying stupid things, and then it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good? Ah, folks now.
Hey,
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then we can end this once and for all. Hyoko, it must be my fault after all.
well,
Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Then now let us proceed. I haven't been helpful at all. Can't even figure out how to make time with death. I'm so sorry, I'm a useless piece of trash. Shut up. Stop saying that about yourself. Stupid. Fuck wrong with you. Stupid. Goof ass bitch. Stop saying that shit. Stupid bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? Stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. That's when I suddenly noticed it. Noticed our lined up silhouettes getting smaller and smaller. And I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. You noticed our lined up silhouettes. What are you talking about? What does that even mean? You're breaking through also. Elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. They just stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other. The elevator descended deeper and deeper. When it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey,
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Well then, let's begin. It's the beginning of a long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it with your hearts content. Get off my balls. Get off my balls. Get off my balls. Ibuki Miura, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Yoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer, ain't danced once. Just from looking at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. She was trying to change herself. She was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. Damn, I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost, for our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Save my data, bitch ass nigga. Set my skill, pussy nigga. Finish my preparations. I'm ready to proceed.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Okay.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Why are you making that face? What that got to do with being asleep? Weirdo?
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
but Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Oh, wow.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments.
She snapped with that one just a little bit.
Since he's the first
She ate a little
witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
She's not starving. She ate that one.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
Okay.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected. and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
Nimbus, get the fuck
I tried to
back.
stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
This might not be a point. This might not be like a massive point, but notice how the hair is hanging out now, but the hair wasn't hanging out before when they were stepping up the ladder. I might be tripping with that
I
though.
thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Why you put emphasis on that?
Various ways?
Why the fuck you put emphasis on that?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's.
Right.
And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily. Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
I knew he was gonna do this though. I knew he was gonna do this.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
We knew he was gonna do this just because he told us to keep our ticket. Now, I don't know what he's gonna do after I pull my ticket out and be like, bitch, I would have no reason to do a goddamn imitation murder. But I knew he was gonna do this.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Prove you're not the killer. Get the fuck back. Just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Well, motel room key, scrap movie invitation ticket.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
Right.
Means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Right. Okay, maybe he's just trying to clear my name. I don't know why, but maybe he's just trying to clear my name. I don't know.
Bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's wrong.
I don't know why he's doing this, but yeah, okay.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
Right.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
That bitch mad that it's not on me and that it's back on everybody, including him. You and Sonya, bro. I don't know.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Right.
It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this.
I don't think it
anyway.
was a waste of time because even Makan was doubting me. So, whatever.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm positive.
I don't know if that was her.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
Maybe, but not quite.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
Shut up, bitch. You did
That's
it.
why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonya and Kazuichi.
Right.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
It's happening too early with their names, so it must not be them. That's fucked up. I
Gundam
don't
met
know.
up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
Somebody said it's
Akane
Gundam.
and Nagito were laid up in the hospital. The only person that leaves is one of you. There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
What are you talking about?
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something
That
weird,
bitch said
are
me
you?
too.
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fihiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Me too. What the fuck was that? Hotel room key, scrap it, the papers.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
That person remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
I was gonna try to agree with her. That broken drumstick was used to lock the door from the inside, right? But is that proof? Well, it's not like I know if the door was really locked or not. He goes the one saying it. Okay. Well, I was trying to agree with her, but I guess that's not how that works. Okay. Let me do some deductive reasoning. We're talking about that person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Okay. The pieces of evidence you have: surveillance monitor video, motel room key, scrap of thick paper, step ladder, semi-transparent glove. I don't think this has anything to do with it. I don't think this has anything to do with it. I don't think this has anything to do with it. So it's between step ladder and transparent glob. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to just start shooting shit again.
The killer was still inside the meat by locking the door. No, that's wrong.
Okay. I don't know why I just thought that. All I knew.
Hold on a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Look, all I knew about that one was that all of those other options didn't make sense. So I knew it had to be transparent glob. And so everything that everybody else was saying that had a yellow or blue mark was making sense also. But since we're talking about how a motherfucker got locked in or out, the only thing that has to do with a transparent glob is the lock. But the reason why it took me so long is because he ain't fucking wrong. That motherfucker did try to lock it from the inside. But you saying, hold on, bro, they could have locked it from the outside with that little glob shit. I wasn't even thinking that. I was just like, 1 + 1 gotta equal 2, even though I don't have the evidence for it. That's what just happened, bro. I'm not smart. Everything else didn't make sense. That's what just happened.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob? Like rubber, maybe?
Wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent glob was probably gum.
I see.
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Oh, bro.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you fucking ate it.
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Ew.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
Ew.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door,
I'm gonna get off on your dick, bro.
Must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
Maybe.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
No, it didn't. It didn't make sense. That didn't make sense to me at all. But since you're saying that that's the smarter option, I'm gonna go along with it because you're the fucking mastermind. You know everything. But I would have never thought that they used the drumstick as a... Yeah, no, I thought the drumstick was once again... But I guess the drumstick is kind of weak, so how would it hold that door back? But at the same time, I'm like, bro, goddamn. But yeah, it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. That little ass drumstick, 4 people busting that door down. That little ass stick ain't doing shit to nobody, boy. What the fuck? So it makes sense. But in the initial thought, hell no, I don't. That little ass drumstick. But in the moment, I'm like, it's a drumstick. It's jamming the door. Yep, it was the glue. Wow.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Me too, bro.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Shut up, bitch.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
What are you even talking about?
During the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue,
what's wrong with
the killer
Akane?
murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Only Ibuki's body was visible. Maybe something was covering Hiyoko.
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Right.
Just revealed?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Right.
Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
And that's why I said there's a good chance that little paper rug shit might have some blood on it. I didn't know what I was getting at, but I was like, they covered up something with that little shit. Wow.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what that is. What the fuck is this? Space dive? Oh, hey man, Gambit. Oh god, I don't fucking know. Wallpaper. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Ah, I fucked up. Fucked up again. Damn. Shit.
That's scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
Mind you, whole bunch of stickers missing. What's on them fucking pillars? Stickers.
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Nigga, you the one that's helping everybody figure it out.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Fuck is this, that space dive shit? Logic dive, my fault. I called that shit space dive. I don't know how to play this. I forget. Okay, that's break. That's jump. Okay, high speed, control. That's jump, right? Yeah. What the fuck? What just happened? Here we go. Question 1. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. Hey. Fuck. This cracker box got in my way, bro. That's the only reason I died. The cracker box got in my way. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah. Hey! I have no excuse that time. Question 2. What did the killer use to hide about the wallpaper? The wallpaper shot. Yeah, the wallpaper. You're fucking lying. You're lying. Fuck you. Lying is not good for your fucking health. You're fucking lying right now. Hey. Question 3. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar. Oh, bro. Hey. Oh my god. It's all coming together. Fuck is you talking about, origami? Huh?
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
Oh, bro.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
Which is why it's explained by that bitch having been done that before we even knew.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
Right.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Wow.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
Exactly.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
Right.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
Right.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
A while ago.
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Talk your shit.
You mentioned imitation murder
Shut
more
the
than
fuck
once.
up.
But
Shut the
what is
fuck
that?
up.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
What? Did you just have a backwards lisp? That nigga said mothballs? What?
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
Okay.
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Fuck is wrong with Monokuma?
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
You think he was. That's just Nekomaru.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie, I should be able to explain that.
I see.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Right.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
It wouldn't surprise me.
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
What the fuck is he talking
I'm
about?
not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell
That
me
bitch
before
going
I
super.
change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, so she thought the same shit I was thinking.
It seems Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was killed. That would mean Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Which I said that, but I got scared and was like, couldn't be.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
I don't know what the fuck a sylph is.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Shut up.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Oh my gosh.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hyoko was killed. So one of my thoughts was, hold on, let me explain myself. Let me explain what I thought was going on, okay? One of my thoughts was that when we saw that blood on the bottom of her shoes, that it was because she was already hanging and Hiyoko got slit right next to her, explaining the blood right next to the ladder. That's what I thought. But then the other thing I thought was the blood on her shoes was after she killed Hiyoko and she fucking put her up there. But then the other thought was Hiyoko told Ibuki to do that to herself, and then Hiyoko got killed, and once again the spread. You feel type shit. I don't know, man. But I had some thought.
Feet were on the floor.
I said that word for word. I said that.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. That she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Huh?
Weak, I say!
Are you the fucking murderer?
It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Shut up. Chiaki said Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed, but is that really true?
When Hiyoko died,
I don't know.
Was there any sign she stepped on?
I'm gonna try this one first, yeah.
I agree with that.
Right, me too, yeah. What the fuck I say me too for? I'm the one that agreed with it.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something.
Right.
That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Right.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Okay.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
What are you even mad at?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Okay.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
Okay, bro.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
What? Are you Vegeta? This fucking cockazoo. Not trying to hear that shit.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
There definitely was blood on the floor. You're
Step on
tweaking.
blood that was never there. Just about what did you see, a nice nightmare?
As long as Ibuki's body has no open wounds, there's no doubt that that blood is Hyoko's.
Hiyoko was taped to the pillar, yes. But it's possible that the pillar still had blood on it. However, you cannot step on the pillar with your... You should feel proud of yourself. It's been nearly 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
Oh.
Damn it!
What?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible!
Okay.
Try to remember the crimes. There was no blood on the floor.
Fuck
Allow
you.
me to cut through those words.
Bitch. I advanced on accident anyway. Pussy.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Whoa.
Yes, I do.
Whoa.
If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
when the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
Right.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe The heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikan's autopsy?
Well, that's what she said too.
That's right. I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence
Why did you even
from
just
us-
bring up heat?
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Stand up, nigga.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
I think she
For
was.
example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
Nah.
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't think it happened like that
But if
though.
Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
I mean, hanging though?
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
First of all, Ibuki wasn't even, I don't even think he knows this, but Ibuki was so fucking gullible at that time. I don't think she would have the capacity to think that deep into it.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Right.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Someone telling her to do that shit? Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Yes.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Which would put it right back on Sonya and Kazuichi. And
I
Gundam.
shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Who are you commanding? Get back. You don't run me, bitch. You might be princess of Novelesque, but you ain't princess of Juan. Fuck you. Fucker.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Right.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has failed.
Nah, me and Makan got an alibi though. The murder supposedly happened before and after. The person doesn't have an alibi for that time.
If nobody,
I'm about to say.
No, that's
He
wrong.
was talking about somebody else, like the person who doesn't have an alibi. Nigga, we got one, so fuck all that.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Yeah, you ain't have to say that.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
You ain't have to say that.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Why are you telling everybody that?
Too much info.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Is that a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? That motherfucker keeps saying ain't no record function, but how the fuck I know that? How the fuck I know that? You could whoop-de-doopty that motherfucker to do some crazy shit. One of them voyeur cameras are able to record bitches from up under their skirt, you freak ass nigga. How I know you didn't add that mechanism into that? Alright. Why, hello there, Monami. The moss ball sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
The character here is someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. The fuck is that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show these jerks who treat you like a red-headed spread-titles boss. What? That's 99% your fault. Why you're whining? Your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there may be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Ushabi, magical miracle girl Ushabi. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Get the fuck off my screen. Get the fuck off my screen. Give a fuck about you or her. Specifically her, give a fuck.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Fuck off. It's doki doki ass shit. Save your game? How are you telling me to save my game? Oh yeah, I know how. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is there a reason other than falsifying a murder sequence? Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
The fuck are you even talking about?
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Talk to me.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
But they didn't know that at that time.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Talk to me.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yeah.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Right.
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Right.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Maybe.
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
Right. Okay.
What?
Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Some Sonya shit. Long story. Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
You're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
Shut up.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
That nigga laying on the scarf is fucking with me. How are you doing that? Why Hiyoko left to the music venue if that's the key to all of this? I need to find that out no matter the cost. Don't you know already? Theoretically? I'm sorry, I love that word. Theoretically? Crazy.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted
Can
by
I
the
steal
killer.
these? No, I can't.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
Okay. So, I need to find out why Hiyoko went to the music venue. What the fuck is up with the Wizard of Monami? There were a total of 3 deaths. Monami Scarecrow died by hanging herself. So we're going back to my initial theory that Hiyoko killed Ibuki. If we do this
Maybe
one,
she got abducted by the killer.
if we do this one, this is kind of saying that she
No,
went over there
maybe.
on some other shit.
Free will.
Stupid. Sorry,
Killer
surveillance
summoned
camera
her.
doesn't have anything to do with it. Most likely,
If
right?
that's not it,
AC temperature has nothing
maybe
to
she
do
got
with it.
abducted by the killer.
The Wizard of Monami
No,
might have
maybe.
something to do with it.
She went of
Blood
her
on
own
the
free
Souls.
will.
Sorry, Blood on Souls probably has nothing to do with it.
She was
Motel room
guided by
key.
the will of causality.
Motel room key. Mind you, the room key was on her. So she planned on coming back, most likely? What does the motel room key say? It was buried deep inside of her kimono, so it was pretty difficult to retrieve. Which means she didn't tie that. She didn't tie her kimono, because she would obviously need room to get it out and... Okay, let's see. Maybe it's a motel room key.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Fuck. I'm happy you agree with what I'm saying, but that doesn't make sense at all. Oh, this one's after the killer abducted Hiyoko. Bitch, what the okay. I could make it make sense if I wanted to. I could make it make sense, bitch. The fuck? I could make it make sense if I wanted to, but if it's wrong, then it's wrong. It doesn't matter if I could make it make sense.
She went of her own...
Here we go.
I agree with that.
I ain't agree with that. Get your bitch ass up, nigga. Pussy nigga. Fuck nigga.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
I thought the bitch got abducted too, honestly.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
I thought the bitch got abducted too, honestly. That's why that was my first option. I thought that bitch got abducted, gang.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
It was.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Okay, I think I have to use whose is it? Makan's or Monokuma's? Whichever one says that she died instantly, she couldn't have fought back. Whose is that? So it had to be Monokuma. I don't even know if I have that. It's clearly a contradiction what she just said. I need to tell her.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
What?
That's
what
the
is
proof
this
she was
one?
abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
And here's another. Okay, I just thought about this also. Hiyoko couldn't have died before Ibuki. Maybe she could have, but I'm gonna say she couldn't because where's the blood at on that fucking ladder? Anyway. Right. Okay, Sonia's account. All right.
All messed up.
Ah, not right there though.
She fought the killer.
Okay, there we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
All right.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Remember, she died instantly too, so.
She went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
What are you talking about?
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something.
Hell nah.
Then, the killer
the
probably
fuck?
couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Why is nobody looking at Kazuichi like? You know what I'm saying? You know how when Akane said, when your hand empty, you could stuff it full of dreams? Everybody was like, the fuck? But Kazuichi get to say shit like that and don't nobody respond to it. It's what happened when you got an erection tongue. Bitch is not thinking straight.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
The hamsters part was a violation, I ain't gonna lie.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Whoa!
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Whoa!
Even if the killer couldn't predict it,
What the
why
fuck?
did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
For his sake is crazy. Imagine your girl saying that. Leave him. Oh my god. Leave my boyfriend alone for him. What? Please stop. He doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, bitch. You just sold me my whole life. Imagine you about to get into it with a nigga and talking about something. Please leave him alone. He doesn't know what he's doing. Are you with me or against me? I'm about to fuck this nigga up. Are you with me or against me? Hell nah. What type of teamwork is that? Yeah, your ass getting left at the mall with the nigga. Go ahead, suck his dick right there in the middle of the floor. Go ahead, leave me alone forever.
Only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Damn.
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? Oh, I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Oh my god.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Right.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Right.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
I don't really know what's happening. I feel like y'all were still thinking Ibuki committed suicide. So I think y'all mistaken what the killer actually did though. No, wait a minute. Ibuki had blood on her feet. There'd be footprints all over the place. She kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
See, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we've completely overlooked. Since Nagito said if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the ladder?
I can prove it with this.
Ladder.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
All right.
There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean.
And
No
fucking
footprints or
instead,
bloodstains
remember
at
what the
all.
fuck I said? Them bitches happened to be too close to each other. And so Ibuki was already fucking dead, and Hiyoko was right there. Hiyoko Hiyoko was right there when she got sliced. Wasn't no coincidence happening. I'm not trying to hear that shit. That bitch was there on purpose.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing.
Maybe she wasn't, but
this is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
maybe she wasn't there. But like, first of all, I knew for a fact that Hiyoko didn't die first just because of the blood on Ibuki's shoes. That's how I knew. What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Agitoko Maeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
So?
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Okay. So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach the hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Alright.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
What are they leaving to me everything?
I'll definitely try.
What? If there was something hidden... Oh, because I'm the only one that saw the video, I tweaked. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who can actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Him back that was covering her face based on what's on it.
Damn it!
Okay. Well... Okay.
Damn it!
Hey, I don't know. The ladder.
Here!
Alright. What's wrong with the ladder? Talk to me.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
What's the word?
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Right.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Because ain't no blood right there.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Right.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Nah.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene.
Right.
But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Oh.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
I wasn't thinking that.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Please don't say what I think you're about to say.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Don't say what I think you're about to say. Don't say.
What are you two talking about?
Don't say what I think you're about to say. Stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing the place where the killer did something? Don't say no stupid shit to me right now. Do not say no stupid shit to me right now. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what they about to say. I don't know what they about to say. I don't know what word that would be. What the fuck is that word? What the fuck is that word? Filming? What? Fuck. What the fuck is this word? Filming what? Yeah, I don't know. Not a G. L. Filming. Filming la. What the fuck? Filming. Ugh. Filming. Oh, filming location. You bitch. Wow, filming location. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. But please don't say what I think you about to say though.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Please don't say what I think you about to say though.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
Please don't say what I think you about to say.
It was filmed somewhere else.
Please don't say what I think you about to say.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at a music venue instead of somewhere else. The killer... Oh my gosh. What? Please don't say what I think you about to say, bro. Cause I think they about to say something with that conference room. Please don't say that, cause I called that shit dumb as fuck earlier. on purpose. Don't do me like that, gang. Question 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera, I guess. Oh, I gotta go up. I don't know. What the f? Are you fucking serious right now? My sensitivity's too slow for this too. God damn. Okay. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? I'm gonna go music venue because we have the one in the hospital, right? Right. What the f? Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know why I did that dumb shit. I thought that was necessary. The road in front of me had disappeared. Question 3. What did the killer do with this camera? What did the killer do from the camera? What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera? They took it with them? They probably took it with them. Okay, bro.
It's all coming together.
Fuck you!
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Damn, bitch.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Right.
Well,
Fuck off my
that's true,
balls.
But in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Crack that motherfucker. Thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was fucked it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would have been pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? Only possibility is that place inside that building. Bitch, do not fucking do that. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucker. This is what I was trying to answer on the last one, but wasn't no C's coming through. Wait. I didn't mean that in a gangy way, though. Can I get a fucking C? Thank you. Can I get a fucking O? Can I get a fucking O? Okay. Wrong button. Wrong button like shit, y'all. Wrong button. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that button either. I did not mean to... Oh my gosh, I did not mean to press that fucking button, gang. Oh my gosh, please, 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 please. I did not mean to press that button, bro. I did not mean to press that shit. On my soul, I ain't mean to press that shit. On my soul, I ain't mean to press that shit. Goodness gracious.
I got it!
It's just weird switching from left mouse button to right mouse button too fast, that's all, bro.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Are you fucking serious?
Huh?
That's the stupidest shit ever, bro.
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
I should have stuck to my gut because I called that shit stupid and it is still fucking stupid, but I had a feeling, bro.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
And fucking curtains. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer would have did some work. I gotta make that clear what that work was. Most likely the fucking curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
Get off my fucking dick.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
So are you, you dumb bitch. But we already know that, so that's not even much of an insult to you. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do?
Venue?
Yeah. No, so the killer tried to make the conference room like the music venue. But that isn't proof. You won't be able to make the conference room look... Really? Really? Not with that?
Or did the music venue look like...
Okay, my bad, y'all.
Must be it.
Wow. Okay, wow.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Which one did I click earlier? I don't even remember.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Right.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Didn't he notice that?
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all.
Get off my fucking
There
dick,
should be
Akane.
something
Damn.
else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue, what, the candle? The candle, I don't know.
I can prove it with this.
And candle,
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Okay.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Wow.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as
He's
this all
steady
matches
frying
up,
that camera.
it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Okay. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see.
I don't know who the fuck that
The
is.
person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Which I've been saying that. I said that earlier on. I don't know who the fuck that was. I don't know who that was, but I've been saying that.
The killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Which is why the fucking light went out as soon as you would think that she put her fucking head through the fucking hole. I've been saying that it wasn't her. Now, I did think that it was Hiyoko. I don't know if it was Hiyoko. I'm not gonna say that anymore, but I've been knew that one her. Cause I was like, notice how her hair was flipping out the other side, and then suddenly it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And then Akane, she just kind of solidified it for me, because earlier she said the fucking uniform, not the uniform, the hotel gown is unisex. So this could be any motherfucking body, but probably somebody with shorter hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I've been saying that.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
I've been said that. Give me my fucking props.
By
I'm
that
locked in.
time,
1, 2, 4. Don't change
the real
it.
Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. And no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. The one who set that trap for me
But
was...
why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Boy, I tell you.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I don't. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. I'm gonna go with my fucking gut. I'm gonna go with my gut. Whore. What fault? I don't know who the fucking killer is. How would I know right now? What did you fake the video? What? You gonna say it's Makan?
You're the only one!
Oh! Oh!
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Oh!
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Oh!
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Why though? Why would it be impossible?
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
But she was the only one in that hospital around that time. And mind you, in the last episode I said I just don't think Makan would do it, but there's a lot of shit that would make it seem like she would. But bro, oh my god, there's no way.
She's right!
There's no way.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone?
There's no way.
Completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Ah, that's why that bitch kept falling asleep on me.
Now that you mention it, You guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Because you was the only one there.
Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? And if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax and allow me instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
Okay, maybe the hair thing isn't that serious because she got long hair too and her shit didn't come out the bag. So I'll retract my evidence on that and just say it was a gut feeling.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
I just started laughing because I'm still on that bitch Sonya ass. That's the only reason I'm laughing.
It's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I mean, I thought it was you, but...
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
How would a slow-witted woman become the ultimate nurse?
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Especially since it's not true.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that.
I did say in the last episode, if she got her get back on Hiyoko, I wouldn't even be mad at it. I did say that.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I am serious. Very serious.
Why?
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Okay, get out my ear, please.
Hey, Hajime!
Get out my ear! Everyone's ganging up on me. They did this same shit with Hiyoko. A bitch started crying and they like, oh my god, leave her alone. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? Well, in fact, it'd be much easier if I was wrong. I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh, God, he's tweaking. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Oh. Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Okay, that's true.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Huh.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Go ahead.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Chiaki, get back in your fucking seat. Stop talking to me.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
It's not controversial. I know who you really are.
Well,
Look,
what
and they
do
put
you
her on the
want,
screen right
Nagito?
after that.
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the
Are
killer.
you gonna fucking say it or not?
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
First of all, the heat. Second of all, well, okay. Now. Makan did say there would be no reason to tie up Hiyoko because the fucking throat hole would have stopped bleeding because the heart pumping. So even if she killed one person, there's a good chance that she didn't kill the other. Because how would you entirely panic like that? And you wouldn't forget your training. You're a fucking nurse. So unless you covered that little throat hole up for some other reason, I wouldn't know what you were doing. I'm not saying that I don't think it's her, but I'm saying something ain't adding up. I don't know, man.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
You feel me?
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new.
Okay.
Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Okay.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Talk to me.
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oh.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Wow.
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue, and I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Not quite. Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? I don't know. Make your argument. Rope used for hanging, scrap of paper, music video.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. The fact is the decisive proof will lead to the killer. Is that true?
She was strangled to death.
Oh no. I don't know about this one. I'm confused.
It would look different too.
Okay. At this point, I'm just trying.
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
Oh, whoa. I was just firing that bitch. I don't know what the fuck. I was just firing that bitch. I got lucky.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's someone I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yeah, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling.
Yeah, she should have.
Just by looking.
She should have.
You, Mikan. the ultimate nurse.
She shoulda.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to
That's
identify
fucking
injuries
cap.
like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
Cap.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Drunk medical student is
I'm not
crazy.
taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
Why would she be the ultimate nurse if she was about to be clumsy and unskilled all the time when it came to nursing?
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Shut up, bitch.
Mekon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
You don't have to, but I will.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mekon because she was nursing her.
So Mekon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mekon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
This nigga
You got
crazy.
it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Why?
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Whoa.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided
What?
if Mekon is the killer.
What the fuck?
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
Okay.
I'm really not the killer.
You ain't told us not one thing that would make you not the killer, girl.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
I don't give a fuck about no damn tear.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
Shut up, bitch.
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
Which is why it's pissing me off that all she keeps saying is, I can't do it. I would never. Bitch, give me something to grasp onto so I can believe it. The
'Cause
fuck?
if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Which she's not helping us do right now.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
You feel me?
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
I feel like you will, but okay.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Look at this demented bitch. Where did this sudden darkness come from?
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Look at her right now. You got me fucked up. This little twirl shit that this camera is doing isn't helping. Hello? Hello? What the fuck?
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
Hello?
Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
She's fucking lost it.
Hey, Mekon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
Fucking tweaker.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Exactly.
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends.
And that bitch ain't helping.
That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me!
Bitch.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Whoa!
That's right! Show me your proof!
Ah!
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
Were they foreshadowing that Mikan is out here strangulating motherfuckers by her getting on top of me with that goddamn asphyxiation fetish she got? And I kept not breathing? Were they foreshadowing that this bitch got something for choking motherfuckers? Hello? I'm asking you a question, answer me.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Bitch, give us something better then.
That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong.
Look at Nagito, he's like, gosh, I'm sick and tired of hearing this bitch. It's giving me a fucking migraine.
Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
That shit sounded like a pig burp. Please! Fuck is that?
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
She been emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video.
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why? Cause that bitch was trying to put it on me?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Oh yeah, this that mastermind shit. You know something about me that I don't. Could it be with Chiaki? Was this Chiaki? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
I guess we about to find out.
Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. No one who is to do it. No one who's gonna finish this. Wow. What the fuck is this about? I'ma probably go AC temperature. We gonna see though.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
There that bitch go. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Uh-huh.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Uh-huh.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Uh-huh.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
That bitch getting mad. She's turning
Just
up.
from that dim candlelight?
That bitch turning up. Hello?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Well.
So please forgive me already!
Well.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Yo, get back! I'm
You're the
trying!
only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? What? What?
Only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna shoot this at hospital gown for some dumbass reason. I'm gonna shoot this at hospital gown for some dumbass reason.
Like on her head,
No.
the proof is the hospital gown she was wearing.
Ay, 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 ay. Didn't you say there was a person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head in the video? Have you made a mistake at all? Please forgive me already.
Damn it!
Fuck. That nigga said one more time. I'm probably gonna need 6, 7 times. Hello?
It'd be the hospital slippers shit.
I don't fucking.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
She's
You're
going
the
into
only
all
one
these
who can
fucking
point out the
details.
killer's mistake.
It's probably one of these details that she shouldn't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
At dim candlelight? Just from that camera angle? Clippers shit. Only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Why are you fucking dick riding me anyway? Why would you know that I know I could?
Not the killer!
Fuck.
Would you hide under the just from that camera?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Oh, you fucking pussy bitch. You pussy bitch.
Mika.
You know what?
You've committed a major mistake.
You pussy bitch. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm calling you a pussy bitch. Because I know that killer mistake. Obviously, y'all saying big ass orange words. Use that to throw it back over there. I get that. A+. But why you couldn't give me a second option and let me use surveillance camera? Why you couldn't let me use surveillance camera? Because I showed put surveillance camera on that bitch, and it still makes sense though, don't it? If y'all know I'm calling out a mistake, if y'all know I'm calling out a contradiction, why doesn't surveillance camera match up with the contradiction that I'm clicking? If it's the same fucking contradiction, the only difference is one of them is saying killer's mistake, the other one is saying exactly what the fuck the mistake was, which is the surveillance camera. You shouldn't even know about no fucking angle. You shouldn't know about no fucking angle, which is why I clicked it in the first fucking place. Fucker. Anywho.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Damn.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
That bitch spamming. I don't like it.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
Everybody cares about that, honestly.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
No. Well, we knew it was limited, but I dare you to.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you?
I dare you to say what you think you're gonna say.
You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie. Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
Look at this image right here. Tell me you're not shivering your timbers right now. Anyway.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
No.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
Shut up, bitch.
So you'll forgive me, right?
No.
Taking your stubbornness this far.
Such
despair.
That bitch.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Go on somewhere, girl. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for you to learn. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key to reload. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Controls the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during the fever time. If it do not reload. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up for you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
Alright.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
That's what this looking like, don't it?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
This rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something in this. I gotta do something. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Goodness gracious. What's on my screen right now? Help.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me. Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Fuck!
Can you forgive me already?
You slut! You bitch! You are! I will not allow such a bullshit!
Why only me?
Fuck you! Huh?
You still
Fuck you!
haven't
Huh?
forgiven me?
Bitch! Bitch! Bitch!
Please,
Bitch!
draw on
Bitch! Bitch! Little bitch! Look bitch!
Can you forgive me already?
Look bitch! Oh!
Please, draw on me!
Hey!
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time.
What? That theater bonus prize. Fuck, theater bonus prize.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already?
That bitch powering up. Fuck her.
There's only one
Theater
bag.
bonus
It's
prize.
impossible to use it in 2
This is the end.
Hey! Get back! Monica!
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
You buy one bag, you have another free.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
I keep on accusing that other girl. I need to leave her alone.
Everybody always hate me. You should just forgive me already.
Mikon, it's already over.
I need to leave her alone, bro.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
That bitch said, let me believe in you and going to your own execution. Let me believe in your own death. Okay, stock 1.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Oh shit, that was quick.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was A person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head.
My back. My back.
Seeing the body before me,
The
I
Unk syndrome
panicked
getting
and
me.
rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
I'm still trying to figure out how Hiyoko even
Next,
died.
the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room.
Did they tell us how Ibuki even died? I think I'm missing something. I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Look at Chiaki's pose, and then look at Hajime pose, and then look at Fuyuhiko's. Who the fuck does Fuyuhiko think he is, bro? Oh, I'm crying, Joe.
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Damn. Damn.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Oh, okay.
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
My back. My back. Guys? My fucking back hurts. It hurts. B. My back.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
I'm still trying to figure out.
As the blackened, will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I'm still trying to figure out how Hiyoko and Ibuki even died. I know I missed it. I know they said it, but I gotta watch it post-processing. I gotta watch it post. Damn, stupid ass.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying Blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Don't
you.
joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to all of us? All along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
It's nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. Sorry.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She's the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
what?
Hajime, did something cross your mind? My body's heavy. No, it's not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation. That's fucking crazy.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? Save that for Chiaki. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
What?
This is my reciprocation.
What? You and Peko? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly...
It's love.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. This bitch. Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I am on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me.
How amazing.
It's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagito. What the fuck was that? Nagito? Is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. But thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But
if this means she remembers something and ended up like this.
such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to the island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person who I am today because of my many human relationships, huh? So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. It was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? This is the real Mikan? God, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I could believe that. There's no way. The person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the world and organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? I know. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. That horrifying organization known as World Ender. It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation. Future. That's right. It's similar on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was a Japanese word for future.
Hey,
just what is this Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami?
you...
I knew it. Monami. Monokuma. They're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami aren't, not members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own. What the fuck is that?
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation is lucky that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, nobody cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that? I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe that you were like this all along. Because if that's true, who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend? That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with more despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's...
Well...
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory it is. Losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Fuck was that? Do you understand? You Celeste now? Ludenberg? Get the fuck back. Anyway. Memory is the most important component. Don't you think? Listen, our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. Story about our story.
Hey,
So it was all true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering as much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Monica, come on, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Come on, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
So it's over.
This little nigga Hajime, that little motherfucker ding, he don't know how to act. That little motherfucker ding and it's blocking his brain cells.
It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time! Oh my god! Punishment time! Punishment time! Punishment time! Yeah! What the fuck? Get the fuck out of my face. That bitch is sickly. Ooh, what the fuck is that? Bye bye ouchies! Ew, ew! You hear this little feet sound? You made her giant? Why you got her arching her back like that? Horny ass shit. Whoa! Whoa! Oh yeah, no, pause on this execution, I don't know. Okay, bro. What the fuck? Why that bitch got impeccable form as she soars to her doom? That bitch talking about some... Why you sitting them up? Why you put that screen on that little belly button erection? What the... Bro, I put my hand up instantly like that wasn't a belly button. I thought a little chub. What the fuck was... That whole execution was a pause. I don't care. Pause on that whole shit. It's finished. I might have finished. Huh? Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miota and Hyoko Saionji was Mikan Sumiki, not me. Hajime was the one that finished, not me. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it. It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from just remembering, then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, and she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. I'm laughing because of how I be doing Sonya gang. I'm off her dick. Bro. I gotta make it up to her. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side. I'll be on that bitch ass for no reason, gang. You know how he said when you look at an investigation with a criminal already in mind, it changes the way you look at shit? Everything Sonya did was fucking suspect because I wanted that bitch to be suspect. Crazy to me, bro. Oh yeah, you gotta loosen your brain a little bit. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we could just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. It's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation. So you guys are like the two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you fiend? You did say that you're different from Monami.
Phew. Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't have time for my black bean right eye during the... What? Nah. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on it. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, Isn't it sad that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. I swear if they turned this nigga into Terminator. Special event. Head over to the first island's beach. No friend will be waiting there. Oh, friend. Huh? Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. That crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. See how they putting that emphasis on one piece? He's a fucking robot now. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope. I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Shonya.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived.
Supreme overload of who gives a shit. That line don't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you in the dust.
Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't gotta worry, Sonya. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let us go greet Mechanumpum. Let's go make it grand. Even those who have died. What? Look at that little. Huh? Fuck? What's that? The after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Kinda.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah, you right. I'm about to see a fucking robot. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we weren't able to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, I just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does it mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body.
Huh? Nekomaru's body.
It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
You, what did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone from who's that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Wait, the only reason I'm saying he's a robot is because... The only reason I'm saying he's a robot is because that was that third death in that movie. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island.
All right!
That's whole ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach of the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false information from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
What do you look like right now? I'm scared.
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
They turned this nigga into the Tin Man.
Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What the fuck?
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Why did they take your fucking face? What the fuck? Yeah, I only knew they was turning him into a robot because of that movie. That movie told their whole plan. Ay ay. Ay ay. Ay ay. Ay ay. Ay ay. Trapped by the ocean sin. Ian. God damn. Everybody's fucking gone. Fuck you, bitch. Is it medicine or social skill? You have obtained present nurse's apron. Well, thanks for that. Save my data, bitch ass nigga. We hope that things will progress smoothly. Don't give a fuck, cause I'ma progress roughly. I'ma progress roughly by cutting this fucking video off. Yeah, it's time. It's time for me to get the fuck up out of here. So, if you know that already, then fucking hit the fucking like button, man. I'm not here to bullshit. I'm not here to deal with that fuck shit. I don't hear, oh, yo, keep playing. I don't want to hear that fucking shit, okay? Hit the fucking like button. Like button if you fuck with it. You know the drill, alright? Yeah, like button if you fuck with it. Comment if you any games you want me to play. Please comment down below. I've been reading the comments. I know you guys are going to tell me the games you want me to play. Maybe ruin your outlook on, you know? By making my wand decisions. Comment in the games you want me to play. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one. Peace.